Hey, good morning. This is Coach George here at the Newton Athletic Training Center. In this video today, we're going to talk about foundational absolutes of hitting. I'm going to try to go through this quickly and efficiently. So I'm going to go ahead and get right into it. So when we talk about stance, stance is the first component. Stance and how you grab the bat is the first components of a swing. So how do you grab the bat? You're going to grab it with a strong bottom hand, and then with the top hand, you're going to grab it like you would grab a hammer. Okay? In the stance, so when I talk about what we like to do with our feet, we want to keep our feet or our knees between our feet when we swing. So I like to take my feet and keep them about shoulder width apart, and then I like to turn my toes in. And the reason I turn my toes in, kind of like I'm squeezing something between my legs, is that it allows me to keep my knees between my feet as I hit. What it looks like from the pitcher's view is a couple of more components, is that as my toes point in to allow my knees to stay between my feet and help me remain athletic. I also want to make sure that my eyes are over my toes. And the reason for this is that it allows my barrel, it allows my arms to work through the hitting zone, okay, as I start to swing. If I'm behind my toes, then I can cut myself off and all of a sudden then I can't finish my swing. The second thing is that I want to make sure that I can see the pitcher and the ball with both of my eyes. So I want to keep that chin stacked somewhere near my shoulder as I prepare. Now it'll look more like this as I prepare my hands or get my hands in a position to hit. Then I'm right here with my chin near my shoulder, and I can see with both of my eyes. So I'm eyes over toes, toes in, chin over shoulder. The next component is, what do we do with our hands? How do we stand with our hands in the box? You know, some hitters like them down, some hitters like them up, some hitters like them flat, some hitters like to rest their bat on their shoulder. Regardless, whatever happens, when you go into your positive move, your hands are going to get themselves to the hitting position. So when we move in our stance, or when we start our positive move to hit, I like to say, walk away from your hands. Walk away from your hands. Don't push your hands back, just walk away from them. So if you're here, if you like your hands down, in your positive move, your hands are going to go up and back to that hitting position, okay? If you like your hands here, when you do your positive move, you're more or less just going to tip your barrel, this position, okay? So that is basically the stance. The next component of hitting is going to be called the next component of hitting is called preparation. Everybody prepares differently, but the initial part of preparation is to sink into your legs, is to sink into your glutes, okay? So here's my glute, and I'm gonna sink into my glute, okay? I either do this by loading my glute, or I do this by sinking my hips. What I'm not doing is I am not going back. I don't wanna go back. I don't wanna go back to go forward, because I lose athleticism. Once this knee starts getting outside the foot, I've lost a tremendous amount of athleticism, and I'm now loading into my quad as opposed to loading into my glutes. All right, next part, or the next component of hitting. So I like my hands in a normal basic position where I'm covering up my shoulder. So the next movement from preparation, so I'm going to prepare, and then I'm going to go into a positive move where we call it toe touch and ready to hit. So prepare, positive move, toe touch, and now I'm in this ready to hit position. If you can see here, my ready to hit position is the knob is pointing back to the catcher, the barrel is behind my head, my hands are covering up my back elbow and my toe, or I have a strong, firm front side with my foot in front of my knee. And of course, my right knee is in between my foot. So check, knees between feet, check. Hips, maintain, still closed. Shoulders, still closed. Knob pointed towards the catcher, barrel behind head, hands stacked even with the elbow. From this position, we're gonna move into connection. So we're gonna go, first step, heel plant. When that heel goes down, it's all just gonna come together. And then my elbows, or my back elbow, is gonna start slotting or getting connected to my hip. As it gets connected to my hip then will start to turn. All right, so this is heel plant, connection. Heel plant, connection. So I'm ready to hit, heel plant, connection. So this is where we want to be. So now from connection, I'm going to move to contact. So I am connection to contact. And you can see here in this contact position, okay? I have a hitter's box. I'm maintaining my hitter's box. My hands are not away from my body. My hands are not out front of my body. I am staying connected to my body, palm up, palm down. And I am slotted and I am strong. I'm in a strong hitting position with my knees starting to work together. So my knees are apart. Now my knees are working together as I get connected. All right, and I'm creating a little bit of level with my bat so that I can get my barrel on playing with the pitch. From connection to contact, and I have my hitter's box, I'm maintaining my hitter's box, I am going to get extension. And extension means I am basically going to try to keep that palm up position, and I'm going to try to keep my palm up and underneath the barrel as long as I possibly can until I can't anymore, and then I'm gonna roll and finish. Okay? So toe touch, positive move, walk away from my hands, heel plant, connection, contact, extension, finish. When we finish, we say, let's hold our finish. And in holding our finish, we can kind of start to check and evaluate if we're balanced and if we're in control. All right? So, from start to finish, and hopefully I haven't missed anything, but I'm trying to go through this in an efficient manner. Stance, knees between feet, eyes over toes, eyes, chin towards shoulder, okay? Nice rhythm, good movement. Prepare, slow, 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 toe touch, ready to pin position, connection, contact, extension, hold your finish. So if we want to see what it looks like in full speed, I got a tee here, Tanner Tee, great product, Tanner Tee. I'll go through a couple reps just so you can kind of see it and how it works. I got to do a better job of holding my finish here. There, toe touch. Positive move, I'm going to walk away from my hands. I'm going to hold my finish a little longer. Okay, that is the basics of the swing. If you have any questions, leave it in the comments column. I'll try to respond to those questions. Next few videos, I'm going to be going over drills and go into a little bit further detail in terms of what we're trying to accomplish with each component. But this is just the basic and foundation. Stance, make sure you can see the ball. Preparation, positive move, ready to hit, get connected, connected to contact, contact to extension, and hold your finish. All right, thank you so much for taking the time to watch the video. Go Railers.